Hakim Ziyech is the first expensive new face to be added to Chelsea's squad in more than a year. But everyone at the club is confident that the man Ajax dubbed the Wizard of Amsterdam will prove well worth the wait. The deal was long in the making, and one illustrative of Chelsea's broader approach to transfers. The framework of an agreement to bring Ziyech to Stamford Bridge was established with Ajax before Christmas. But the Dutch club were unwilling to jeopardise their chances of winning the Eredivisie and Europa League by selling their best player in January. So Chelsea bided their time, resisting external pressure to pursue short-term fixes for Lampard's squad in the winter market in favour of prioritising their long-term targets. The transfer deadline came and went without any movement. Talks with Ajax resumed in early February, and both clubs were swiftly in a position to announce a deal worth an initial €40 million, about £33 million, potentially rising to €44 million. It's understood that Chelsea have scouted Ziyech extensively for 3 years and might have made their move last summer were it not for their FIFA-imposed transfer ban. Ziyech was available for €30 million at that time, a release clause that was removed when he signed a new contract in August 2019, which consisted of a pay rise rather than an extension. And other clubs were interested in acquiring him at that price, but the only serious approach last summer came from Sevilla, and Ziyech did not consider the move a significant step up from Ajax. Many of Europe's elite clubs also took a look, but none were totally convinced. Some scouting reports and statistical analysis raised doubts about Ziyech's occasional tendency to take bad shots from long distance or give the ball away in bad areas. The number of wayward passes that went hand in hand with every eye-catching assist divided opinion. More generally, Ziyech's lean physique led some to question whether he has the required physicality to stand up to a more intense league. There were also concerns about his spikier personality traits, in addition to all the usual fears about whether Eredivisie production translates to a higher level. But the closer Chelsea looked at Ziyech, the more they liked him. Not just his game and the way it was felt that his skill set would complement what Lampard already had, but also his relationships with Ajax teammates and staff. They were impressed with his ability to adapt to 2 different tactical systems, playing as a number 8, a number 10, or winger, and absorb complex instructions from his coaches. Ziyech's consistently stellar performances in the Champions League over the past 18 months also spoke in his favour. In 2018-19, he was integral to the progress of an Ajax side who knocked out Real Madrid, Juventus, and very nearly Tottenham. And this season, a virtuoso display in Ajax's 4-4 thriller with Chelsea at Stamford Bridge in November, featuring 2 assists and a free kick that beat Kepa Arrizabalaga from an almost impossible angle, backed up the longer-term assessment. And there were a number of senior scouts from elite European clubs at Stamford Bridge to watch that game. One was moved to put Ziyech in the world-class category of his club system as a result of what he saw. The Moroccan's combination of technical quality, identifying attacking possibilities missed by everyone else on the pitch, then his ability to exploit them, and his relentless work rate were dazzling. Chelsea's efficiency in finalising this transfer so far ahead of the summer has been greeted with surprise in Europe, where English clubs are widely regarded as reactive and poor planners. When the new Premier League season starts remains to be seen, but Ziyech will arrive in England with dual status as Ajax's talisman and the best player in the Eredivisie, much like Luis Suarez and Christian Eriksen did before him. He will be 27 by the time he plays his first match. He's older than many Eredivisie stars who leave to test themselves on a grander stage, and also older than most of the players targeted by Chelsea since 2012. A significant part of Marina Granovskaya's job as chief negotiator is to balance signings with sales, and younger targets offer greater resale value. But at €44 million, Ziyech is more reasonably priced than many of the alternatives Chelsea have looked at, not least Wilfried Zaha, who was saddled with an £80 million price tag by Crystal Palace in January. Jadon Sancho would require an even greater outlay. Wing reinforcements could be required beyond Ziyech this summer. Pedro will leave when his contract expires in June, and Willian could well follow if no agreement is reached over an extension to his deal. Chelsea have an option to buy Jeremy Boga back from Sassuolo, and the academy graduate presents a cost-effective alternative to any Sancho deal. Chelsea also have other needs to address in the summer transfer market. Another striker to compete with Tammy Abraham, an upgraded left-back, a high-level centre-back if one is available, and even perhaps a goalkeeper to replace Kepa, should the Spain international fail to show signs of recovering from his alarming slump in form between now and the end of the season. But regardless of who follows him to Stamford Bridge in the coming months, Chelsea's plan is for Ziyech to be a key element to the team Lampard is building. His age is regarded as a positive, proven quality, providing balance to a squad now centred around youth and much of it homegrown. Confidence is high at Ajax that he will prove up to the task. He can make the difference with his vision and the way he plays. Former Netherlands international John Heitinga, who now coaches the club's under-19 team, told The Athletic, "When he's got the ball, something is happening." He's a nice guy, works hard and loves the game. He's a different player to when he came here from FC Twente, because now he's also doing things without the ball. In the beginning, it was just when he had the ball. Now he's doing both. Chelsea's first signing of 2020 isn't exciting. A player of rare gifts will soon be at Lampard's disposal, and watching the Wizard of Amsterdam attempt to weave his magic in West London next season is likely to be compulsory viewing.